In the mystical city on Vampire Street, a murder has occurred. Someone took care of Robert by leaving garlic for him. The detective investigating the crime decided to search his apartment. He didn't find anything suspicious, just a pile of garlic everywhere. Then he decided to take Robert's phone and check who he had been talking to recently. The first suspect was Mr. Zombie, his best friend. We spoke with him a few hours ago, and I couldn't imagine this happening. His girlfriend Emily replied, "I don't know who could have done such a thing. Robert never had enemies." And his neighbor Crazy Clown said, "I met with Robert to show him a new bar that recently opened. Now let's test your attentiveness and try to guess who killed Robert." It seems he's caught. Mr. Clown is missing one button. Well, did you find the answer? Traveler Alex embarked on a long and dangerous adventure. He visited many countries but couldn't find the main treasure, an ancient book of spells. Finally, he discovered that it was kept in an ancient Egyptian temple. And of course, set off to find the treasure. Being a professional, he easily got inside and overcame all the traps. At last, Alex found the book of spells, but as soon as it was in his hands, the way back closed. Now he only has one way out. Through dangerous traps, a moat with crocodiles, laser beams, and a huge bonfire. Fortunately, Alex can use the spells from the book. He can fly, turn into a ghost, and shrink to the size of an insect. What do you think? Which spell should he use for each trap? Look, for the laser beams, he can use Decrease to pass through them. He can simply fly over the moat, and he can easily pass through the bonfire as a ghost. Two friends, Anna and Maria, went to a grand party at a very prestigious club. So many people attended the party that by 2 a.m. all the alcohol had run out. After some time, Anna and Maria went outside to get some fresh air, and Maria said she was tired and planned to go home. However, the next morning, Maria's body was found right near the bar. Detective Sanchez decided to question Anna first, as she was the last person to see Maria and could help with the investigation. "Yes, I saw Maria last night, but when we parted ways, she immediately went home, and I went back inside to have a couple more glasses of wine." Hearing this, Sanchez immediately arrested Anna. Why do you think he did that? Well, detective, did you figure it out? Then quickly write your answer in the comments and see if it matches the correct one. Did you listen to the riddle carefully? When Maria was leaving the club, there was no more alcohol left, and Anna said she went back inside to have a couple of glasses of wine. Don't you find that suspicious? A team of space police arrived on a new planet. It turns out that a gang of criminals has taken hold there. These aliens arrive from other planets, disguise themselves as locals, and spy on them. The police need to find all the criminals and send them to space prison. Will you help locate them? Who among these aliens stands out from the others? This one doesn't have a spacesuit. It seems he's from another planet. Now this alien has a third arm, while all the others have only two. This alien has different ears. He is definitely a criminal. Now it's up to you to find the alien yourself. Write in the comments where he's hiding. Of course, I'll be liking the correct answers. Everyone in Emma's family were doctors, but even that didn't save her. They found the girl murdered in her own bed in the morning. The police immediately arrived at the crime scene and questioned Emma's relatives. Her mother works as a nurse. She said she was on night duty and had just returned. Emma's father is a surgeon. He said he was unexpectedly called to the hospital for an urgent operation, so he went there immediately. And Emma's brother, a budding dentist, he said he was also called to the hospital to assist an elderly woman who had a heart attack. Well, do you have any guesses? Who among them decided to deceive the police? Of course, it's the brother, because he's a dentist, and heart attacks aren't related to his specialty. He's unlikely to know much about that. A young and inexperienced witch had been making a forgetfulness potion for a long time. Finally, she managed to create the perfect potion, which completely erases the memory of anyone who drinks it. Unfortunately, the witch herself tried it, and immediately forgot what the potion looked like. It works really well, but now how can she identify which vial she needs? The witch had 3 potions on the table. One was the forgetfulness potion she needed to find. Another would make anyone who drinks it have a giant-sized tongue. The last potion would turn the drinker into a toad. It seems the witch cannot afford to make a mistake. How can she determine which potion is which if she has 1 toad and 1 rat at her disposal? This puzzle is indeed tricky, so listen carefully to the correct answer. She needs to use the help of the toad. Let the toad drink each potion in turn. This way, she can find out which potion makes the tongue swell. There will be 2 potions left. These should be given to the rat to determine which one turns it into a toad. Now there are 2 toads. The remaining potion is the forgetfulness potion that the witch needs. One day, 3 homeless individuals, as usual, were sharing a bottle of strong alcohol. They drank a lot and started arguing with each other. Unfortunately, they fought so fiercely that one person died from a blow to the head with the bottle. Local residents heard the sound of breaking glass and called the police. Detective Sanchez took on the investigation. He was a true professional. He decided to search for fingerprints on the bottle. It turned out that it had the fingerprints of all 3 friends. The detective called in 2 suspects for questioning and decided to compare the fingerprints. After this, he immediately guessed which homeless individual had killed the person with the bottle. And who do you think it could be? We don't need the victim's fingerprints. Of the remaining 2, only 1 fingerprint is upside down, and it belongs to John. The thing is, during the fight, the person held the bottle upside down. It turns out that it was John who killed his friend. Emily is a famous blogger with over 10 million followers. Her fans are obsessed with one thing: her love life. Emily never stays single for long, and now she's ready to meet someone new. She opens a fan message and starts scrolling through potential dates. But this time, she's looking for the richest one. Take a look at these 3 guys. Who do you think is truly rich? Comment below with your guess. So, at the end, we have 3 guys. The first one, relaxing in the Maldives, living the dream. The second, showing off his brand new house. But it's actually for sale, so he's just pretending. And the third, pretending to show a BMW. But surprise, it's actually a Nissan. Who's the richest? Yep, the first guy. And Emily, she's got to pick him. Did you figure out the riddle? Congrats, Sherlock. In the city, it became known about a swindler who sells ordinary mutts for large sums of money, passing them off as purebred dogs, and then disappears, leaving deceived buyers unable to find him. Finally, Detective Sanchez took up the case. He checked all the advertisements for the sale of purebred dogs, but didn't notice anything suspicious. Although one man's advertisement seemed peculiar, he decided to pose as a buyer and went to meet the seller. The seller offered him to see Dalmatian puppies that were born just yesterday. Then the detective arrested the man for fraud. What exactly gave away the criminal? Dalmatian puppies are born completely white, and their spots only appear after several weeks. This man knew nothing about dogs and simply painted ordinary dogs to sell them at a higher price and abscond with the money. That's all for today. This was Brainy Bender. See you next time.